Attention, attention, soldiers. We've entered the final battlefield, the last quarter of the year. The week already folding, the days already celebrated. But you don't celebrate early. You sharpen your blade while everyone else is sleeping. This is Operation Pronto episode 4, the last quarter of the year. Big Nathan reporting for duty. Let's go. And let's talk about something that's crucially important. First of all, the silver bullet. Everyone out here is hunting for a secret, the shortcut, the hack, the magic formula. But let me break your heart for a second. It doesn't exist. There is no hack. There is no secret. There is no shortcut. The only silver bullet is this. Just win. When you win, everything's forgiven. People forget your mistakes. People forget your losses. People forget your excuses. You win, and suddenly everyone wants to stand next to you. You lose, and nobody even remembers your name. The scoreboard doesn't care about if you're tired. It doesn't care if you broke. It doesn't care if you're stressed. It only asks one question. Did you win or did you lose? And that's it. It doesn't care about if you had a dunk in the first quarter. It doesn't care if you had a crossover hezzy and pulled up for a 3 in the middle of the second quarter. It doesn't care if you had a step back 3 and luckily made it all the way from half court in the third quarter. It cares about the final quarter. Did you win or did you lose the game? So stop waiting for the magic. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop begging for that trick to be made more easy for you. The silver bullet is already inside your hand. Win. Win at all costs. Win until you can't be ignored. Now let's talk about a brief moment to talk about the fake entrepreneurs that walk around our society today. Too many of you walk around saying, I'm building a business. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm grinding. Really? You don't even have an LLC. You don't even have the paperwork. You don't even have the foundation. You're not a business owner. You're playing dress up. That's like buying a basketball and saying, I'm in the NBA. No, you're not. You're a clown at a YMCA. 9 months into the year and you're still planning. You're still thinking about a 6-month fucking plan. You're still thinking, you're not taking no action. You don't have no agency in your heart to do the things that you want to accomplish for this year. You're still talking. Talk doesn't build empires. Paperwork does. Action does. Execution does. You've got 3 months left in the year. File that paperwork, launch the idea, lock it in, and start taking action like a man. Stop pretending you're an entrepreneur. Start proving it by taking action. Oh, but my friend, he's making money through online and he doesn't have an LLC. Are you him or are you you? Just because someone gets away with it, it doesn't mean you automatically should do the same. It will be beneficial for you in the long run of things in the future, and you will avoid the karmic retribution of your disobedience. Another thing that's crucially important is this. Everyone talks about motivation, everyone talks about discipline, everyone talks about strategy, everyone talks about logistics, everyone talks about hard work, everyone talks about persistence, but the silent killer of success, lack of initiative. Don't you know that if you had initiative, you already be ahead of 90% of the people? Don't you know if you had initiative, all your opportunities wouldn't pass you, you seize them? Don't you know if you had initiative, you wouldn't be waiting for handouts, you'd be building empires? Don't you know that if you had initiative, you stop crying about all the closed doors and you start kicking them down? Don't you know if you had initiative, your excuses would evaporate the moment you move? Don't you know that if you had initiative for the future, you could conquer the places your enemies don't even see on the chessboard or the map yet? The problem is this. Some of you want to be babied. Some of you want to be carried. Some of you want a good, self-fulfilling, full set of instructions and manual on how to do almost everything. Oh, let me learn how to walk. Oh, let me learn how to breathe. Are you stupid? Are you a clown? Initiative is the spark that starts a fire. It's the difference between planning and producing. It's the difference between waiting for a chance and creating one. Losers wait for permission. Winners move first. Losers wait for the right time. Winners make time right now. Losers wait to be chosen. Winners choose themselves. Initiative is forward motion. Initiative is momentum. Initiative is survival. Without it, you're invincible. Without it, you're virtually inconspicuous. But with it, you're unstoppable. With it, you're monumental. With it, you're undeniable. With it, you're magnificent. With it, you're conspicuous. That is point blank what you're missing. It is the hidden piece of puzzle. It is the trump card. It is the silver bullet. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop asking, take initiative, and success will have no choice but to bow to you. We're gonna take a little water break, you know. Let me tell you what real power looks like. One man was standing in a nightclub, and 15 cowards surrounded him, trying to intimidate him. Although they outnumbered him, it was 15 against 1. He did not panic. He did not scream. He didn't start swinging. And the CCTV camera footage showed that he looked at one of them. I'm telling you, one of them with a look that said, "Don't fuck with me." Although we couldn't see his facial expression, we could see the little glance that he made to that person, and he told them by giving them a look implicitly that said, "Don't fuck with me." And you know what happened? 50 men scattered. 50 men ran away from one man. That's the power of conviction. That's the power of conference. That's the power of presence. That's the power of body language. Life is the same. People and problems only surround you all at once, like bills, failures, enemies, doubts, 15 against 1. You can't fight them all at once. We don't expect you to do so. But if you face one of them with absolute confidence, the rest collapse by process of elimination. That's how you walk into the last quarter. Not scared, not flinching. Once you give a glance that says, "I will not fold," everything falls and collapses like domino sticks, like domino pieces, and everything flows to your favor. I'll talk about something that's Christian important again. Nobody remembers who led the first 3 rounds if you get knocked out in the 4th. Nobody remembers the team that dominated for the first 3 quarters if they choked at the end. The last quarter is all that matters. That is where championships are won. That is when legends are made. That is where cowards collapse. And here's the truth. Most of you are already clocking out. You've already convinced yourself that the year is already over. You're mentally checked out of this fucking year. You already think 2025 is over, but you still have 3 months left in 2025. Some of you already in 2026 saying, "Oh yeah, you know what? When 2026 comes, I'm gonna try my best." Why not try your best right now? I'm gonna say this right now. But champions sprint in the 4th quarter. Champions sharpen their swords when everyone else is tired. Champions find another gear. Champions find that extra ammunition, that extra drive, that extra hunger that they didn't even know that they had in the past. So ask yourself right now, what's the scoreboard of life? Are you up or are you down? Are you winning or are you losing? Are you hiding behind your excuses? Because the final quarter is here. And this is the only quarter that counts. I'll give you a tactical playbook from Big Nathan Consultations. Here's how you play the last 3 months. October, you audit. You rip the bandages off. You look at the failures. No sugarcoating. No lies. If you're lazy, admit it. If you wasted time, own it. But November comes. You execute it. You fix it. You attack it. You move it like your life depends on it. No waiting. No hesitation. Execution only. December, you sprint. While everyone else is drunk, partying, distracted, and sleeping, you run. You build momentum so strong that it carries all the way to January 2026. If you start now, your January 2026 will be smooth. Because if you wait all the way to January to start, you've already lost momentum. You're already late while everyone is lapping you ahead. When you see other people at the finish line, you're still in the middle of the race. So start now and don't wait till January for those your New Year resolutions. Because I'll tell you right now, you'll be monumentally successful if you do the plan that's stated for you to do. I like to talk about something that's important. I came across this scripture that said, "Do not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap if you faint not." That's the promise. Don't fade. Don't quit. Don't fold. God blesses those who finish, not those who coast. God blesses those who push, not those who procrastinate. You want the harvest? Earn it. You want the blessing? Chase it. You want the victory? Fight for it. The silver bullet is this: just win. The proof is in your paperwork, the dominance in your body language. So don't crawl in 2026. Don't limp across the finish line. Storm into it, savage, ruthless, chosen. Now let's talk about something that's super important. Where else are you going to increase your chances of success in life? I can tell you exactly where. Big Nathan Consultations. Link in the description. I will not eat. I will not sleep. I will not drink. I will not rest. I will not nap. I will not quit until everyone that watches me, everyone that supports me, everyone that loves me is conspicuously successful. If you want the edge, if you want to fire in your own life, book a one-on-one consultation with Big Nathan. I don't give handouts, I give war plans. And if you follow them, you wouldn't just win, you will dominate. Mission complete. This was Operation Pronto episode 4, the last quarter of the year. Don't retreat, don't surrender, don't delay. The war is not over until you win. Big Nathan signing out. See you on the front lines. Stay safe.